Welcome everybody. We are here with me forgetting my overlay, but that is okay. We are going to be here in the semifinals of the entire tournament, the finals of the losers bracket. It is bLur, the Terran player in the bottom left, going up against Saikou in the top right. This is going to be an awesome game. Two very strong players in the eSpot Billiards and Arcades live LAN tournament. eSpot is amazing to sponsor this entire thing. I am tQzander, and along with me is
Undertoss.
yeah. Alright, so now we've seen Saikou play some great ZVP where he's just outplayed a very strong Protoss, tearing you apart, and it's going to be very cool to see these two play. They've actually already played in this tournament. bLur did win 2-1. I think that's one of the only losses that Saikou's taken in the entire tournament. Same with bLur, actually. These guys are both really strong.
Yep, bLur very strong Terran, and from what I've seen with Saikou, man, he knows his matchups here. We'll see how well he does against Terran. Terran's push is sometimes a lot more scary than the Protoss ones, but we'll see.
Yep. Just something to note is the fact that Saikou won the last eSpot Billiards and Arcades. It'd be great to see if he can actually do a repeat in this really more competitive competition in this land than the last land. Last land did not include StarLife, Ganon, or those guys, but this one has got bLur, it's got StarLife, it's got so many strong players. It is great to witness this thing.
Yep, looks like we are going to see a 14 hatch from Saikou.
Definitely. Looks like we're not going to be seeing any two barracks pressure from bLur. This is going to be good to see. Saikou is hatch first is actually the way to defend against that. We'll see what actually happens. His spawning pool has now been put down, and I'm very curious to see how bLur is going to play his TVZ.
Yep, we got that gas going already. Drone will scout it. But of course, Terran openings hard to call just because you can do so much stuff.
Oh!
uh, Stopping gas steal, which means EA is going to kill that drone, going to deny that scouting information.
And he just cancels that refinery right away anyway. That is so cool. That was really Ehan timing to say the least.
And we got a reactor first from bLur, so this is going to be pretty interesting. And a second rack's on the way, so this is going to be a lot of Marines coming out pretty soon. Going to go for 3 racks. This is going to be some, I'm guessing, a sim timing push.
That would definitely be a very strong move, especially if you can get that Marine count very high. It'll all depend on Saikou. If he gets to have Banelings in time, you probably will not have centrifugal hooks. So, unupgraded Banelings, he's going to have to keep them on creep if he must have any hope of dealing with a stim timing push.
Yeah, we'll see how much gas bLur keeps mining. I think he's just going to get enough to continue to throw down those add-ons and get those upgrades. Did you see one tech lab down already? We'll see what he upgrades first.
Yeah, I'm going to just keep that selected to really keep an eye on that. We do have Saikou that's going for straight drone production right now. Let's just see, there is the stim immediately going down. He's still mining his gas. He is getting another reactor, so he's going to have 2 reactors in a tech lab. Going to be able to get a ton of Marines out. He's even boosting Marines from the tech lab barracks, which is definitely a smart move right now.
Ooh, but Saikou does run his wings up. Finally scouts that reactor. May know that it's reactor first. So this may tip him off that there's going to be a lot of Marines coming. We'll see how he prepares, taking a look at the production tab. He's going to have Zergling speed. Zergling speed definitely going to help cut off reinforcements, make those lings a lot more useful. Pretty useless against Stim Marines in that amount of numbers. But he really needs to get that Baneling nest down. Or maybe a couple more spine colors. He's only got 1. And 2 spine crawlers is just so much more cost effective than 1 against those Marines.
That's so true. 2 spine crawlers, if they attack the same Marine, will one-shot that Marine, which is very important. I just want to make sure I'm right on that one. Yep,
That is correct.
Yeah, and that is
So
actually yeah.
yeah, you save a lot of DPS coming out from that, just because Marines do so much DPS in that short amount of time that it's so much more cost effective to just one-shot them.
Yes, and now bLur is doing a good job of actually patrolling a marine on the bottom just to watch out for any scouting overlords. But here, a large amount of Zerglings are actually moving out to the front. They actually end up intercepting and dying to all of these of bLur's units. Two Marauders are in the mix that will definitely help them. Oh, look at that SUV is getting taken out on the way. That is actually kind of a big deal, but Zerglings are going to have to be pushed back because they will die. Those Marauders are going to do great at absorbing Baneling shots, but are Banelings on the field yet?
Nope, there's not even a Baneling nest.
There is a Baneling nest. Baneling
Oh,
nest
there
is
is,
completed in the top. But no Baneling. Oh, 5 Banelings are actually out being produced right now. But still, it's very late. This might be too strong for Saikou to deal with.
So he's going to lose that queen, but looks like he's trying to flank here. Did force a stim. Ooh, nice. Oh, but Baneling's not able to do the right damage. Oh, Zergling's running by taking so much damage there.
Yeah, I think this very well might be GG at this point. Spinecrawler goes down. bLur does have his all his units there. His stim did run out, but he's going to be able to actually snipe this hatchery. But Saikou's doing a good job of being patient. However, he's still going to be taking a lot of damage, and those he's trying to save the hatchery, but it's not going to happen. Banelings are there. There is stim though, and oh, the Marauders take the Baneling hits. That is so good for bLur and bad for Saikou.
Loses that hatchery. Does not have any Banelings out on the field, I don't think. And he's going to have to retreat here. Marines and Marauders are probably going to kill off these units that are going to hatch from the eggs, so it's going to be pretty much useless.
Yeah, those might have been actually better to cancel, but it's not going to matter. Right now, bLur's got a scan to get his vision up on the high ground, and he's just going to walk right. Never mind.
I think he actually just may be content to hold position here.
So, he's just going to lead with the Marauders. Take some of the Baneling hits that he knows are going to be coming. Does not seem like that's
right now. Zerg is on one base. They're even on Harvesters right now, and so with Mules he's ahead, and he can easily get his expansion down.
Yeah, and oh, look at that. The both Marauders are still alive, 8 health and 21 health. That is annoying to say the least. There we go. That Marauder stims, has 1 health left, and is doing a good job of just going in and attacking. Oh, the Banelings are actually going to be able to get a lot of hits on the Marines. Oh, but there's still a lot left.
Yeah, it looked like a good attack, but it's just not enough. Another stim. bLur kind of stimming his units to death, but it's not even going to matter. You never want to pull drones against stim Marines. It's just a massacre, as we see almost all the drones die, and there's GG.